What you're saying is that Islam does not resonate with you, right? Do you know why? Because you are not an Arab. You are Israelite according to the Bible.
Right.
You understand? And we're going to prove that in the Bible. What we have to understand is through history, the Arabs, they had us in captivity. And still they do to this day. In Mauritania, in Libya, our people are still being sold today. Today. Not talking about hundreds or 50 years ago. Today.
Right there.
Hey, what's your name? Amadou. I'm David. Nice to meet you. So what you're saying is that Islam does not resonate with you, right? Do you know why? Because you are not an Arab. You are Israelite according to the Bible.
Right.
You understand? And we're going to prove that in the Bible. Give me Leviticus 26:1. Islam, let me ask you this first. That is something that your parents are Muslim. How about their parents? Same, right? So what we have to understand is through history, the Arabs, they had us in captivity. And still they do to this day. In Mauritania, in Libya, our people are still being sold today. Today. Not talking about hundreds or 50 years ago. Today. Like they're being sold now. You understand that? But where are our people speaking up against that? It's not happening. Where's Farrakhan? Is Farrakhan speaking up against that?
Yeah.
No. Are any of the other Islam leaders speaking out against that? No. They don't give a damn. Read that, Leviticus 26:1.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 1. Ye shall make you no idols, nor graven images.
We are to not make any idols or graven images, anything that we will bow down and worship, right? Read.
Neither rear you up a standing image.
A standing image, right? We're going to go into what that standing image is. Read.
Neither shall ye set up any image of stone.
Any image of what?
Any image of stone.
What is that going into? I'm going to do any image of stone. Hey, do we have the cobblestone in the Bible? Do we have a picture of the cobblestone? What is that going into? Any image of stone. Remember, we're not supposed to worship any image of stone. I'm going to do. What is that going into? False idols, right? But more specifically, step on up. What is this a picture of? Come around. What, right here, hold up so you can see it. What is this a picture of?
Teach.
The what? Kaaba what? Kaaba stone. Read that again.
Ye shall make you no idols, nor graven image.
Idols or image, read.
Neither rear you up a standing image.
A standing image, read.
Neither shall ye set up an image of stone in your land.
An image of stone, the Kaaba stone. You understand that? Hey, brothers, y'all got any questions? Come on in. Sis, you got any questions? Come on in. I'm David. Nice to meet you. Got any questions?
No, I was listening to David. You know, I'm listening.
Oh, please. So right now, what we're doing is we're going into, yes sir, read that again from the top. Right now, we're going into image of stone and worshiping false idols. Read.
Ye shall make you no idols.
No what?
No idols.
Read.
Nor graven image.
Sis, right in your neck. What is that called?
No, it was a gift from my Bible study teacher. So I'm like I said, I respect God's service. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? And my
Rebecca too.
Yeah.
Rebecca too.
So I'm, yeah.
So,
So she brought me this. So
are we supposed to listen to God over man? Yes, we are, right?
Yeah, but this is a gift.
Right.
So,
You can keep the necklace,
Yeah.
but the cross,
A gift destroyed the
a gift destroyed the heart.
Read it.
Read that. A gift destroyed the heart. Now remember, at the end of the day, that cross does nothing for you. Do you know what the cross represented in our history? What does the cross represent? Christ was crucified on the cross, right? Not only Christ, but all of our people. That was a way of Roman persecution. You understand?
yeah, I know, but this was a gift. I didn't buy it.
I
This was
understand,
a
okay.
gift.
Hey, read that.
Ecclesiastes.
All right, just listen.
Okay.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 7.
Amadou.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Surely oppressor. Are we not oppressed not only in Philadelphia but throughout the earth? We are oppressed. We're last hired, first fired. We live in the slums and the ghettos. We have poor education. We have poor jobs. We have poor food. We are oppressed. But our people, for some reason, they act like that's not reality. We are oppressed by all nations. There's no such thing as a black neighborhood. We might be the main majority in that neighborhood, but guess what? We own nothing. We rent from the other nations. We are oppressed. They make the rules. They make the standards. They make the laws. And guess what? We have to abide by them. Read.
And a gift destroyeth the heart.
A gift destroyeth the heart. That is what that's going to. We are given certain things, but guess what? That destroys our mind. We think that it's something small, but actually it is leading us into sin. You understand that? So sis, just let it resonate and understand that you must learn more before you just accept gifts. You have to look deeper and dig deeper. The cross is a form of Roman persecution. That's what the Romans, the white men, used to hang us on. They used the cross and they put us on there, and that was a form of persecution. That's how they killed us. You understand that? So that's going into history. Go back to Leviticus 26. That's more? And Becky, yeah, read that.
Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 18. What profiteth the graven image?
What profit? What glory? How does it help you? What profit hath the graven image? Read.
That the makers thereof have graven it. The molten image. And a teacher of lies.
A teacher of what?
Of lies.
That is a teacher of lies, sis. Remember, this is love. This is hatred, because a lot of our people, we do things that we don't know. So that's our job, to come out and inform our people according to God's words. Not our own words, according to the laws, statutes, commandments of our God, the God of Israel. Because guess what? Before the truth, we didn't know it. But guess what? We came in, we studied, we learned, and now we changed our lives. We don't just do things haphazardly. We know that there's a judgment for things that are out of order according to God. You understand? So that's what we're trying to teach our people. Amadou, we're getting back to Islam, right? Now, I never asked you, why do you feel Islam doesn't resonate with you?
Growing up, I had a really bad experience with it.
Say it again?
Growing up, I had a really bad experience with it.
What's the bad experience you had?
If I got anything wrong, God get hit.
Can't hear you. Say it again?
If I got anything wrong, and then I get stick.
So if you got anything wrong, you usually get beat with a stick. So punishment, right? What other things do you not resonate with Islam over?
It just doesn't feel right.
Right. So remember, the Quran, right? That is way after the Bible. You understand? You heard of the Prophet Muhammad? Remember, the Prophet Muhammad, he was not a prophet at all. The Bible says that the prophets are men of Israel. They're the ones that could read this Bible and tell you the prophecy of what's going to happen, not Arabs. Islam is of the Arabs. They don't have, that proves that the God of the Bible is not their God, so much so that they had to make a whole nother fake religion. You understand? Anybody got Babylon Timbuktu? Let's get that. Babylon Timbuktu. Give me Jeremiah 3 and 2. You know what I want. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 2. Lift up thy eyes unto the high places, and see where thou hast been lined with.
Where we have not been corrupted with, right? Let's go into Islam, Abdul. Read.
And the ways hast thou...
on the canopy. Read.
And the ways hast thou set for them.
And the ways thou hast set for them. How did we set for them? Read.
As the Arabian in the wilderness.
As the what?
Arabian in the wilderness.
Remember, I was telling you, the Arabs had our people in captivity, and they still do to this day. That's why we're in Islam. It was either get down or lay down. Right. This is not something that we chose on our own. Right. We did not raise our hands and say, please teach me Islam. We did not do that. This is the image right here. Look at this. What you just spoke of, right? What's this Arab doing to our brother? What's he doing, Amadou? He's whipping him. This is the spirit of Islam. Murder, death, destruction.
Right.
So much so that Muhammad, what did he do? He murdered like a 12-year-old girl or something?
Raped a 9-year-old
right.
girl.
Now, Islam has nothing to do with God. You understand that? That's why your spirit doesn't resonate with it. You find that in Babylon 5?
Christianity too.
Hey, we're going to get more out of this book. Read the title. This is a history book. This is a historian, a professor of history who has traveled the world. You understand? He's giving you an account of Islam, the history of Islam. Read that.
This is From Babylon to Timbuktu by Rudolph R. Winsler. Page 45. After Muhammad became a camel driver.
Muhammad was a camel driver. He was an Arab. When you go up to New York, most of the cab drivers up there are what? Arab. It's in their spirit. You understand? He was a camel driver just like that cab drivers today. Read.
After Muhammad became a camel driver, he traveled to remote and intriguing lands. He led his caravans to Persia, Syria, and Egypt, transacting business with merchants of every kind. On his business trip, he met Jews.
He met who?
Jews.
He met Jews. Israelites. How many of you paying attention? He met Jews on his business travels. Read.
Christians and members of other sects. He interrogated them concerning the tenets of their religion.
What does it mean to interrogate someone? Like police station, right? A lot of our people go to police station, they get interrogated. What is that going into? He interrogated, read that part again?
He interrogated them concerning the tenets of their religion.
He interrogated our forefathers about the tenets of our religion, about the tenets of the Bible. What is that going to interrogate? Right, deep questioning. He had questions that he wanted answered, right? Why do y'all do this? Why don't y'all do that? What is this? What is that? You understand? Read.
He frequented the environment of the Jews.
He did what?
He frequented the environment of the Jews.
He frequented where we dwell, our environments. Not other nations. He frequented where we were. Read.
And the rabbis, mostly because they were merchants and omnipresent ethnic group.
So we were businessmen. You understand? We were men of business. We had different businesses set up and established. That's why he said, man, these men, this race is well off. What? How can I be like them? You understand? Because he knew that the Bible wasn't for him. That's why he had to interrogate, and we're gonna find out later. Do we have the page where he took out? Keep reading. Keep reading.
Because he could not read or write. His ears were attentive and keen to everything the Jews related to.
Now, Amadou, it says Muhammad could not read or write, right? How is it possible that a prophet of God cannot read or write? It's not possible. He said he cannot read or write, right? Remember, he's a camel driver that was illiterate. But he wrote the Quran somehow. Read.
Because he could not read or write, his ears were attentive and keen to everything that the Jews related to him.
He picked up everything that we talked about. Remember, he interrogated our forefathers.
Right.
So he was keen to pick up on our history, what our forefathers told him about the tenets of our religion.
Right.
He read.
Muhammad learned and extracted much from the Jewish religion.
He learned and extracted, he took away much from our religion. Read.
And compounded it with his new religion, Islam.
Read that again. Read it again from the top. He extracted what? Read it.
Muhammad learned and extracted much from the Jewish religion.
He learned and extracted much from our Bible, our heritage, our history. Read.
And compounded it with his new religion, Islam.
Islam is a new religion on the earth. It is not the religion of our God. He did not come and say, be a Muslim. That is an Arabic religion. That is not of God. You understand that? So our people that's stuck in Islam, most of the time is one because, maybe it was passed down from their parents, right? Or a lot of them, they turn Muslim in jail. Let's just be honest. A lot of them go in not believing on anything or believe in the Bible, but they turn Muslim in prison. Yes. Keep reading. No, go back. Yeah, we want the laws that he took from the book that's in there. Oh, okay. Hey, so, how about this? The beard, the law, right? In the Quran, is it a law that you must wear a beard? Because remember, in the so-called Middle East, there was Arab countries, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, right? You notice one thing, they all had beards. You notice that? Where did they get that from? Are you familiar with the Quran or no? Not really? So remember, Muhammad extracted much of our religion. And he did what? He made his own new religion called Islam. And what he did was he took our laws and put them in the Quran. That's what he did. Read that. Give me the long beard.
Leviticus chapter 21, verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
So this is a law from the Most High God, our God. He said, thou shalt not cut off, make bald our heads. Like Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, all our brothers that have shaved heads. That is unlawful according to the God of the Bible. That is an Egyptian custom that we were keeping when we were slaves in Egypt. Just like we're slaves here in America, Babylon the Great, we take on what? The customs of the white man. That's why you see our sisters walking around with blonde hair. That's why you see our men walking around in tight jeans, because we're doing their customs. That's what they do. So now we do their custom. Same thing when we were slaves in Egypt. We did that custom. So now God is telling us when we came out, he said, do not shave off your head. Do not make your head bald. What else? Get the beard part again.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
That is a law that's in your book. That's in your book. That's in your book. Your book, I'm going to do. That's a law from our God. That's what Muhammad took from our book and put in the Quran. That's why you see the Arabs over there, what? With beards. But why is it that the Nation of Islam, like Farrakhan, and other people of the fruit of Islam, they have shaved faces? Why is that? Because they know they're not the people of, they know they're not Arab.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.